That one's heading out to the right. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That's signalling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short. Drawing it in there beautifully.
He's got this putt for birdie. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
This starts on a really good line.
Getting better.
And it is just not there. A par putt coming up. Moving along. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Over to number 8, it's a par 4. Of all the golf shots I've seen, that was one of them. You never know what you're going to get out of the bunker, and this one is coming up short. Tough one to dial in.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
I just love watching those pitch shots around the green. Well played. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Teeing off here at the 9th.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
All right, we can work with that. This putt has a length of 15 feet. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Job well done with the birdie right there. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. This hole is a par 4.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. That'll go a long way to getting up and down and saving par. He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
On the tee of the 11th, a par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
3 wins already this season. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. So close. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
We put a nice little fade on this.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Outstanding shot. High quality. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Next up is a par 4. Always a